So it seems like North Dakota is the only one that's actually taking a stand to some of these woke people out here. We all know about the executive order that Joe Biden passed on, actually signed for transgenders transgender women to compete in women's sports, because apparently some woke people say it's fair for a transgender woman to compete against biological women, when it's not fair at all. And a lot of female athletes have called this out, saying if a man competes against a woman, it's not fair. Especially when it comes to sports like basketball, football, even Serena Williams said something about tennis. And there's nothing about cross country. Men have the better records when it comes to sports like these. Women don't, and some women realize this. Even in UFC, the men fighters have a more contingency to bring in more of a viewership, while the woman brings in half. The WNBA does not even come close to the NBA. I have not watched one clip of, or even one half of the show of the WNBA. I watched some NBA, even though I'm not really that big of a basketball fan. I like seeing highlights and all that stuff. I like playing NBA 2K with my cousin. Me and him go back to back. It's pretty fun. Not really so much with the WNBA. Now to go about this, yeah, North Dakota passes a bill restricting girls' sports to biological girls. Let's go ahead and read this article. Like I said, North Dakota is the only state right now that I know of that's actually trying to protect women's sports. And everybody else should follow suit. The House of Representatives in North Dakota have passed a bill banning transgender athletes from participating in high school sports teams that do not correspond with their biological sex. In other words, biologically male athletes will not be able to partake in girls' sports. I don't see why it has to be just high school sports though. It's be high school, college, the Olympics. Have you not seen all these records being broken by transgender women? That's not helping out women at all. Those people are still biologically male. They're still biologically male. No matter how much they try to bring in their feelings. This is all biology. This is all science. It's common sense. It's common sense. House Bill 1218 passed the state's lower chamber with a vote of 65 to 26, and it's now headed to a vote in the state Senate, where it's also expected to pass. Co-sponsor of the bill, Rep. Kathy Scrotch, hopefully I don't even know if I'm saying that right, explained that the purpose of the legislation is to ensure equal opportunity in the level playing field in girls' sports. This is about girls competing with girls, ensuring equal opportunity and keeping a level playing field in girls' sports, she said. It upholds 50 years of progress in protecting women against discrimination and advocates for the preservation of biological standards. Some have said this bill just doesn't follow the science, said Rep. Ben Kopelman, I don't know if I'm not pronouncing that right either, who introduced the bill. According to the Grand Forks Herald, we got science going back well before the United States that backs this. This isn't new science. Men and women didn't just cease to exist. They've existed for a long time, and we've been able to recognize the differences. Like I said, this is not new. This is nothing new. Why people act like this is all new? Wokeism is not really a good thing for a lot of people, especially when it comes to black people and women. The woke culture seems to kill them the most. They just took out freaking Aunt Janima from the freaking pancake box and put this Pearl Milling Company. What the what? Why? So let me get this straight. Y'all wanted to replace something that had the black mascot, a black face on it, to replace something with something white. Pearl Milling Company. That sounds like a white company. I'm sorry, not white company. It sounds like something that like Pearl Milling. That kind of sounds like a elderly white woman. Not to be racial about it. It does. You guys just canceled a black mascot. Why? Because you feel like it's culturally incorrect? Get out of here. And people actually went through with this. That just pissed me off. State House Minority Leader Josh Boshi, a Democrat, stated that he was less enthusiastic about the proposed legislation. He was less enthusiastic. What if it was your daughter going against a transgender woman? Would you be happy about that? And that transgender woman broke records because of the testosterone still in their bodies. Those hormone blockers aren't really giving the girls a handicap, unless the biological male is just outright trash. It's not giving the girls a handicap. It's not. It's about learning about yourself, being part of a team, solving problems, figuring out life. But we're going to tell some kids you can't, he said. Even though most of those kids are going to go up for high school athletics because it's not within the skill set or desirability, they're going to see the action made by this body, and it's going to play into some unfortunate other decisions that they'll make. Senator Rep. Mary Snyder, another Democrat, described the bill as thinly veiled prejudice. What the fuck are you talking about? This bill is thinly veiled prejudice, like under the guise of protection, she said. This bill is forming fear when no problem is present. Kill this bad bill. Let's get out of the way and let our kids play. You have no idea what the fuck you talk about, do you? Who is it? Who is this again? Representative Mary Snyder. Mary Snyder. Yeah, let's look this up. Mary Snyder. Hold on. Yeah, double. Hold on. What am I doing? I can't see shit. Yeah, man. This lady must be off her freaking rockers. Yeah. Mary Snyder. It's Australia. No, that's Australian second. Nope, that's not who I'm talking about. Rep. Let's put in rep. Let's put in rep. Mary Snyder. Yeah, North Dakota House of Representatives is an American politician who, dog. This lady is the definition of a. Just look at this chick. North Dakota legislative branch. Just look at this chick. This chick is she looks the definition of a freaking hippie. She's trying to say this is prejudice. This bill, which literally kills women's sports, is prejudice. Why is it that conservatives are the ones fighting for women, but apparently the progressive, the woke people aren't. This is not fighting for women's sports. The bill has also faced opposition from the American Civil Liberties Union, which argues that the bill is discriminatory against transgender athletes. Get the fuck out of here. The ACLU named North Dakota among a dozen states currently pushing through legislation that protect the rights of female student athletes. Transgender women are technically not female. Biologically, no. Just because you change something doesn't mean it's actually true. I can say I'm a freaking I can say I'm a Japanese guy. That doesn't make it true. That does not make it true. White people some white people like Sean King can say that they're black and they're not. They're full blown white. Elizabeth Warren says she's freaking native, and she's not. She's Caucasian. She's not native. See y'all. A lot of y'all woke progressives thinking like y'all actually fighting for something. Y'all fighting for people who don't want their feelings hurt. That's what y'all fighting for. Y'all fighting for people who don't want their feelings hurt. That's a shame. People need to start going to backbone and actually start facing reality. Transgender women should not be competing against females, biological females. It's a unfair advantage. This is not something new. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do y'all think? Am I tripping? Am I being transphobic? You guys let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. See y'all next one. Peace.